So you guys have seen it, the RXM hit the market not too long ago, and what's crazy to me is Icarus has already picked up that RXM grip module, and now they make an all aluminum grip module for the Ruger RXM. Let's play with it. There's a whole bunch of cool features of that RXM and why I like the new RXM so much. Not only is the RXM price extremely competitive, essentially you're getting a Ruger branded Glock that's compatible with all the Gen 3 Glock accessories out there. Now Icarus made it even better with this all aluminum grip module. One of the reasons I love this upgrade the most is because it turns my Glock 19 size RXM into a Glock 45 or a Glock 19X size. So that means it actually accepts the Glock 17 mags now, so you get more capacity, you have a bigger grip to hold on to, and you still have that compact slide length. This is essentially an all metal Ruglock 45. The reason I think it's actually a little bit better than Glock now is because you have that universal optic system, and now I have this super nice aluminum furniture right here. Icarus did a good job with contouring in all the right spots, increases your grip and your longevity for shooting. In particular back here, right here where the small of your hand wraps around, it encourages you to ride up nice and high, giving you a nice high grip, choking up on this beaver tail over here. Right in the back over here, it tapers in pretty aggressively, so it's not a big square notch. Typical of Icarus, the grip and texturing is extremely aggressive. This diamond style texturing that pretty much wraps the entire grip all the way to the front to your back strap right here. That grip then rides up all the way where your hand is supposed to make contact. What's really cool about this grip is where it indexes your thumb. Like I said, you have a nice tapering right here for the small of your hand, so when you're choking up on that grip, you have your mag release nice and easily accessible without having to switch your gun or move your gun around to get to that mag release. Right here by that slide hold open, this is a factory one, so it recesses pretty good. It's almost flush fit with the frame. Now they did recommend if you want a little more exposure, you could get an upgraded extended slide release lever. But I'll be honest, this factory one's kind of nice because it makes it difficult to make contact with it unless you're purposely trying to make contact with it. You're not going to hold this lever down accidentally, then you run empty and it goes back. No, what happens is even if you're choking up on this gun nice and firm and then you get your last round hold open, it'll lock itself and you're not accidentally holding this down. But what it does do is it makes it purposeful. So if you need to hit that slide release lever, again, without having to move your gun to get to that lever, you could pretty much access everything if you have long enough thumbs, but it doesn't stick out. So you have this front takedown pin right here, and then right above the trigger kit, there's another pin. So you got to hammer this out, you got to take this pin out, and then tap this pin out, and then the entire fire control unit will come out of the gun. So it's a really easy install. Now, one thing that's quite a bit different that Icarus did from the RXM, and this is the only thing that doesn't make it directly compatible, but it's an upgrade for sure, is they went with a Gen 4 or Gen 5 mag release instead of going with the Gen 3 mag release. So what that means is the Gen 3 mag release is indexed to only one side. So you're going to have only your left side release over here, whereas a Gen 4, Gen 5, it's actually reversible, so you can have your release on the right side or the left side. Since that part's not a patented part of the Gen 3 only Glocks, the RXM could have adopted that as well, but they did not. So what Icarus did was make this a Gen 4 or Gen 5 mag release, so you can index this mag release on either side. Now what I installed right here is a Tyrant CNC extended mag release. Same one that I have on my Glock 45. It fits perfectly with this grip module and it doesn't stick out too far to where it's obnoxious. This video is made possible by my newest channel sponsor, TacPack. Tac Pack is a monthly subscription box that's full of tactical accessories, medical gear, gun accessories. Use code MBK and you'll get 60 bucks worth of free tactical stuff in your first Tac Pack that you get. If you guys are looking for a monthly subscription box that's just loaded with tactical gear and shooting gear, give Tac Pack a look at. Use code MBK. Get yourself 60 bucks worth of free tactical goodies in your next box. Thank you, Tac Pack, for supporting my channel and my mission. You can also see a bunch of stainless accents from your fire control unit already from the RXM. I figured why not add another silver colored mag release. This is on the silver anodized. Icarus didn't go super aggressive with their grip ledges on this one, probably because where the ledge is supposed to be is where this takedown pin is supposed to be. The good thing is this takedown pin is still nice and easy to tap out. They did a good job styling this to fit perfectly with the RXM takedown pin right here. So yes, this light is a little obnoxiously big on the RXM. That's because my Safariland holsters all are built for the X300 lights. So I'm using this with my Safariland holster. But without the light, there you go. You have 3 Picatinny slots right over here. Got the ETS out of here. This is one of the ETS Omega mags. These are awesome. I'm super impressed with how fast Icarus was able to produce a grip module for this gun. What's really cool about it is obviously just like the Echelons and the SIGs, this uses a fire control unit. So if you want to buy an aftermarket grip module like this Icarus, you just buy it and they send it right to your door. This is not a serialized part. This isn't considered the firearm. Whereas most handguns out there, the frame right here is the firearm part of the gun. This is the serialized part. This is what you have to fill out your 4473s and all that with. Since the RXM uses this fire control unit inside here, that's the serialized part. You can get all the grip modules you want as they become available. And what's also really nice with the RXM, now this isn't grip module related, but they also have a universal optic system, just like the Echelons. So instead of having to use an adapter plate to adapt an optic to this, depending on the footprint that you want, maybe it's a Delta Point Pro, maybe it's a RMR, RMSC, Doctor mount, whichever, you can do that right to the slide. So you get a flush fit slide, meaning you get co-witnessing optics naturally without having to go with suppressor high sights. Those are 2 powerful features with the RXM. And now Icarus makes an all aluminum grip module extremely ergonomic and extremely grippy. I've got several of these Icarus grip modules and Mischief Machine grip modules just because I absolutely love these aluminum grip modules. They look good and they feel even better than they look. The nice thing is this aluminum grip module isn't that much heavier than the standard stock polymer grip module. So you're not really gaining any weight. You're not really making any sacrifices except for financial sacrifices, of course. Now, in case you're wondering, no, these grip modules do not come in cheap. They are a premium grip module. And if you guys know, Icarus does a great job with their grip modules. They have the OZ9, P320, P365, and the Echelon grip modules out there now. And of course, now they have the Ruger RXM grip module. And I think they have a Taurus grip module as well, but I don't really own many Taurus firearms out there, so I really haven't had a reason to get one. So this guy right here, this is basically the Glock 45 X size or a Glock 19 X size gun. This one's gonna run you MSRP 475, whereas the Glock 19 size is gonna be 450. So they're not cheap. The good thing is you're still under $1,000 if you want to have a really nice Ruglock, which is the Ruger version of a Glock, but you want to have that aluminum grip module. This gun's about 400 bucks, the grip module's 450. So for 850 bucks, you basically have an all metal Glock compatible with all the Glock parts out there. These grip modules are not cheap, but for those out there that have been behind the Icarus grip module, you know how good of a grip module that is and how game-changing it can be upgrading from the polymer to the aluminum grip modules.